Hello and welcome to this month's video newsletter. I'm the founder and CEO of Afterburner, Jim Murphy. And this month, we're going to take a look at what some of our brightest students, some of our best clients and companies are saying while they attend our Flawless Execution University. We're going to hear from Brigadier General Retired Charles Chaz Campbell, and he's going to talk to you about what some of our students have been saying about doing more with less in this economy. We're going to talk about combating performance draining task saturation. Chaz?
Thanks, Murph. I want to talk today about some of the concerns that we've seen expressed by the executives and managers that have come through FlexU over the past couple months. As you can imagine, in this economy, folks are concerned about the anxiety and task saturation that they're encountering in their workplace. As you know, at Afterburner, we consider task saturation to be the perception or the reality of having too much to do and not enough time or resources to accomplish the mission. Now, the things that we call the reality of not having enough time or resources to accomplish the mission kind of makes sense to us. They're events and things that we need to accomplish the mission. But the other aspect that we want to be concerned with is the perception of not having enough time or resources to accomplish the mission. It recently came to me about how important this was when I considered that in my 4,000 hours of flying, I only flew without my pocket checklist on 2 occasions. Now keep in mind that when I flew without that checklist, I knew every action item that was in that checklist and I never had an emergency, so really never needed the checklist. But the reality is that the perception of not having that checklist with me led to anxiety that really led to the fact that I shouldn't have ever even taken off because I was fundamentally worthless or non-effective for that entire mission. Now, how might that apply in the business sense? I'm sure that some of you have been in meetings where you needed to have a call list or a value proposition, maybe a price list, things actually that you probably knew all that information, but the fact that you didn't have it with you created anxiety and led to you're not giving your best performance of that day. So managers and leaders, as you consider how to combat task saturation in your organizations, keep in mind that it's not just taking care of the big things that are going to help you get through that problem, but accounting for the little things, such as a contact list or a price list, or even having a simple checklist for your folks that's going to help you overcome task saturation.
Thank you, General. Those were great insights on how to identify and eliminate the perception of task saturation. I hope you've enjoyed this month's piece. Looking forward to seeing you next month. And again, from the Afterburner team, happy hunting.